Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome to our 20th day of our month of mods. And today, we're looking at a Mountain Blade mod. And I just have to stress, this is for the original Mountain Blade, not Warband. I was unable to get it to work with Warband, therefore I had to reinstall the original Mountain Blade. Just thought I'd throw out that disclaimer. Anyway, our Mountain Blade mod has the awesomeness or absurdity to be themed after Star Wars. Yep, this mod is called Star Wars Conquest. When I first looked at this mod, I had a similar reaction to what I had with the Fallout Darkest Hour mod, and that is, really? A Star Wars mod for Mountain Blade? How the hell is that gonna work? Well, it works adequately enough, though a little bit wonky at times, and at times hilariously faithful to its source material. So, this is a total conversion mod and single player mod. So virtually every item has been remade or revamped to somehow fit into the Star Wars universe. So rather than swords and bows, you have blasters and lightsabers. And rather than horses, you have speeder bikes. And rather than leading hordes of medieval warriors into battle, you're leading hordes of stormtroopers or rebel soldiers. So anyway, when you start up Star Wars Conquest, you have the choice of not just making a human character, but you have a choice of making a character that's any number of a wide variety of alien species from the Star Wars universe, such as Wookiees or droids or calamaris and so on. Then you get a choice of joining either the Rebels, the Empire, or the Hutts. So, of course, you do your standard Mountain Blade fare, which is roam around what is now a galaxy, recruiting soldiers, trading items, securing alliances, fighting battles, sieging planets, and pillaging villages, which are also planets now. The battles themselves are pretty awesome. Remember when I said Star Wars Conquest was hilariously faithful to the source material? Well, what I was talking about is in these battles. Because everybody's armed with blasters now, well, almost everybody, except for Jedis and Siths and other guards. The men form up in large battle line formations, about 50 to 100 feet from one another, and then start shooting at each other with blasters which are woefully inaccurate. So these dudes just stand kind of close to one another, exchanging blaster fire that's going off in random directions, so there's lasers shooting everywhere, but nobody's actually hitting and killing one another. And I have no idea if it's intentional, or if it was just gameplay mechanics to try and balance the mod. Either way, it's awesome. And of course, besides the standard blaster rank and file, you have your Jedis and your Siths, as I alluded to earlier. And they're pretty overpowered, because once you get into these ranks of blaster troops, they have absolutely no melee weapons to defend themselves with, so you just completely slaughter them. There are also some generic Jedi abilities, which you can train and level up, such as force blocks and shields and that sort of thing. Sadly, I don't think you can reflect blaster bullets back at your enemies. Oh well, you can't have it all. But besides that, there are a couple cool touches to the mod that I'll wrap up with. Things like how authentic looking the unit skins are, the fact that now you can buy and upgrade ships which shuttle your troops around, and you can choose to fight battles on your ships or on the ground of a nearby planet. And you can also walk around your ship and explore it and talk with some of your crew members. And you can even play Pizzac with nearby characters, which is just basically blackjack. Not to mention the redesigned battlegrounds and towns and so on and so forth. All of it looks very great and is very faithful to Star Wars. So in the end, I think you should check out this mod for the sheer novelty of it alone. But I wouldn't be surprised if you actually found a substantive and enjoyable game underneath the novelty. Because it's still Mountain Blade, and Mountain Blade is still awesome, but now there's lasers. So, I hope you enjoyed this brief look at Star Wars Conquest, and I hope you'll join us tomorrow for a look at another fantastic mod. And until then, this is Joseph Vizranov Stalin, signing off for now, and you guys, take care.